Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 24 as we continue our creative team run here with Broyar Racing. We've only got 2 races left, although we do have to go check out the sponsor plan over here. Hopefully knock that out real quickly. I mean, sure, we don't mind bothering you. We're already won everything, so it doesn't really matter. Honestly, apparently that's enough. Okay, well then let's just go with that. We'll do the one thing, be done with it, and move on with our lives. Alrighty, what are we doing? We got some parts we've got to figure out here in a bit. Part manufacturing done. We're still first on basically everything, 3rd on engine cooling, and then 5th on DRS effectiveness, which again, if we're in first place, we don't care about DRS effectiveness that much, but just kind of interesting to see the results here. Let's go in here and make sure that we've got placements for everything that needs it. Okay. Just out of curiosity, let me just go through here. Anything else we need to... I don't think so. Like, we're just gonna run out whatever we got left. Yeah, we're fine on the parts. There's nothing we need to do. Okay, cool. Even that last suspension is really not necessary, but we'll finish it just because we've already started it. Might as well. All right, all of that looks good. Second or higher looks fine. First looks fine. Should be an easy race for us. Truth be told, I don't even think we need to do practice in a serious form or fashion. So I'm going to bring you guys along for practice because, truth be told, I think all we've got to do for practice is put on some bad parts just so we're not using our good parts. Burning them down. We'll just guesstimate practice stuff. That should be good enough for this situation we're in right now. Okay. And go to practice just as you are. Simulate. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, as long as... if we get like 80% or above, that's really going to be plenty.
Welcome,
oh, I forgot this was a qualifying one. So I should have plugged it in a little bit better. That's all right. Not really that worried about it. Just plug you down there. Let me see. Might actually need the help with the spreadsheet just because I don't know how to do these sliders quite properly. I mean, that's pretty close. To be fair. I mean, we're in the bands that we want to be in, so yeah, we'll go with that. Something like that. Close enough. Should be fine. maybe I should have paid a little bit more attention to it because I forgot we were having a... I was thinking we were going to have 3 practices. I did not notice that we had a sprint. Sprint always messes up the practices. Why do they even do the sprints? Is there like... what is there? I'm guessing they're just trying to make money. It's all a money grab at some point, right? Things you do when you've already won everything. You just have fun, apparently. Alright, sprint qualifying. We're just going to simulate through this. Should not matter at all. Oh, look. We qualified first and second. Car is not quite set up the way we want it to be, but we cannot change that. That's alright. We got a little bit closer. It's not great, but it's something. Oh, look, we qualified first and second. Oh, goodness. I think we're going to be fine, guys. Even with our badly tuned parts.
well, it's a different format.
We had the 3 practice sessions. Even with the way I did it, we would have tuned it in to about 80% or higher. But it's all good. All right, we'll go on the softs. That's pretty fine. It's just going to be a little bit tight over here. But I think we can baby it enough to make it work. All right. All right, let's go. We'll manage this.
We're ready for the sprint here in Qatar.
Qatar. Quite a few mediums out there. We might be the only softs in the lineup.
Lights out and away we go.
We're just about the only subs in the lineup, yeah. Which again, I think we'll be fine. We might have to tune it down to like light at the very, very end. But this should not be much of a problem, so we'll just go watch Fernandez over here. And let's get started here. I want to get around the first couple turns, let them fight it out as much as they can, and then I'll tell him to back off once he's kind of settled in here. Don't fight your teammate.
Now it looks to
Already
be
a crash?
involved in that.
Wow. Okay. That's a crash. All right, tone you back down a little bit here. I'll give you another lap on aggressive. Keep putting the pressure on here. I don't know, watching it from this perspective makes me want to play F1, the F1 game itself, the one where you race. I think I have like 22. I don't have any of the newer ones. Maybe 21, 22, something like that. It's a couple years old. It'd still be fun, don't get me wrong. But, actually, those might be on Xbox Game Pass. I might have to check that out. Alright, we'll drop you down. We'll also drop this down. We will go immediately to top up. I think we're fine now. Just another lap here, and then we'll probably tone it down to light to kind of get back on our track. And we'll be fine from that point forward. Obviously, as you can see, we are way ahead of the pack. Even with our tuning being off by a lot, we are significantly ahead of the pack. It just tells you how good we are as far as the cars themselves. All right, we'll go down to light for a few laps, just to kind of bring the lines back into where we want them to be. Prolong these softs for a while. Truth be told, we could probably be light for almost the entire rest of the race with no issues. Well, provided we don't drop too low on the temperature, which I doubt we will on this particular track. She's actually right in line with where we want her to be. He dropped down quite a bit, possibly because he was trailing behind her, so he was getting a little bit more heat than she is as the lead car. She looks good. Probably go back to normal on her tires here soon. I do want to go a little bit above the line because we know she's going to be closer at the end. He's really not pulling it back quite the way I want it to. Oh, because he was actually tagged as being on this light the entire way. All right, fair enough. I didn't realize that that was the difference, and that's why he had a little bit extra. It actually, the strategy had him on light. All right, so he's starting to get a little too cool. We'll have to bounce him back and forth a little bit here, which is, I didn't realize that, so that's fine. We'll make it work. As their temperatures fluctuate. Well, she is just taking off. It's nice when you have the best driver in the world on your team. And we didn't start with her. Like, we could have picked up Verstappen at any point. But we made her the best driver in the world. We don't need Verstappen. Verstappen who at this point? Be a little bit tight here at the end, but we should be fine. I mean, there's no reason to change anything. I could go normal on the ERS, but there's really no need. It's gonna be a little bit low, but he'll make it around. All right, well, good sprint. I mean, not much to say about it, to be honest, but it was a good sprint. All right, we get what, one more practice, right? Oh no, we go right into qualifying. I thought we had one more practice. I think we get one more chance to change the car setup. Yeah. Really, you're not even gonna give me any closer to what I would be expecting. Well, if it's bad, it's probably way off the other direction. I don't even know how to tune. Okay, there we go. That's gonna tune that one at least a bit. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Messing with it is gonna make it worse at this point. We already know it's good enough to get through this next race, so yeah, we'll just simulate to the race. That's fine. Can't imagine there'll be any problems with that. Not as fast as we were in that sprint. Honestly, these are good tire setups. I'm okay with those. No complaints there. First and second on qualifying, as you would expect. Good parts. Let's go. Kind of do the same thing. We'll start off pretty hard here, and then we'll kind of tone it back as needed pretty quickly.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Very cloudy out there, or like there's a haze or fog or something on the or is that just like a visual like weirdness from the lights? Or no, it does feel like there's a fog out there. That's interesting. We'll stay in this 1-2 punch for as long as we can, hopefully. We're okay on both our tires, so we'll be fine for now. She's starting to break away though. Alright, let's settle in for the rest of the race at this point. Coming for a few pit stops along the way, but other than that, this is it. We are locked in. I would actually expect him to catch her a little bit with him being on soft tires. She's just that good of a driver, apparently. Oh, she is way up there. Oh, actually, I had her set on aggressive for that. We can do that. Push her a little bit more here. Not that she needs to. She's so far ahead. It doesn't really matter. I'm starting to catch Fernandez a little bit, though. Still a very fast driver. And he just totally caught up. Wow, that is impressive. Alright, let's get you a pit stop schedule. We'll go hard here. We get a little bit of a gap between us and signs before we come in here. Oh, signs came into pit too. Come on, let's get a pit stop here, guys. Get out way ahead of him. 2-0, it's not bad. We've definitely had faster, but that's pretty good. Alright, so we'll top back up, get a little temperature in the tires, and then we'll go from there. Alright, we'll go ahead and pitch you as well. No reason not to. Put in on hards. Really not getting temperature in these tires at all right now.
There's a yellow flag now.
Two-0 for her as well. Man, we are just not getting temperature in there at all. Alright, we're gonna have to just go as is. Do a little bit of an attack here, deploy here, just to get something going. Probably burned through way more fuel than I wanted to. These hards, they need a lot of, there we go. Finally get some temperature in there. I'm gonna drop you back down to aggressive while we run out this ERS. Alright, for you, same thing. We're just gonna go ahead and attack. I guess we know we're not gonna be able to get temperature anyway. Alright. We'll just settle in now. You're actually slated to be on orange all the way through. I'm actually going to put you on standard. I think we can just settle in here. Not stress it too much. Signs is coming. He's trying to close the gap. She's just so far ahead. It's crazy. I mean, we're better than Sainz, right? With Fernandez. And she's better than Fernandez by a larger margin than Fernandez is than Sainz. I mean, that's crazy to think about. This is insane. I mean, I don't remember what our car might have been tuned a little bit better than his. I can't remember actually what the percentages were. He's right on his line, which that's fine. That's exactly what we expect. She's obviously above because we're not actually pushing her, which again is fine as well. Might be able to put her out on softs later, to honestly. Oh, we lost fastest lap. We can still get it back later, especially if we come out on those softs. We don't really need to pit yet. We can wait until she gets closer to 40. Like I said, come out on softs at the end and just kick it into high gear. Get his fastest lap again. Alright, he's an optimal pit. I think we will go ahead and pit him. That's going to be fine. Going to put you out on a good attack, though. Because those mediums will last all the way to the end of the race, and that's perfect. Four-second pit stop is terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and put you back on balance. Put you on aggressive, and we'll just go and do a little bit of a quick deploy. Get a little bit of speed boost here.
Flag here.
Hopefully we get enough fuel back. If we don't, we can always tone him back down later. Alright, so where are you at? Let's go ahead and put you in once you cross the line here. Fernandez just got fast lap. That's fine if we wanted to do that, but I still want to pit her in for the softs. Will they make it? 22 laps. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, they're not brand new softs, but I don't think it'll be a problem. I mean, she's so far ahead, I don't think it matters in any way. Two. It's not terrible. Alright, let's standard. A little bit of temperature here. Okay. We'll go aggressive. And actually I think we can push the fuel just a little bit here. Let's do a full deploy. Get one lap of just something good here. I mean, she just blew it away. All right, back to standard, back to balance, back to top up, settle in. 10 laps to go. We'll go ahead and put you down on conserve, get some fuel back. Honestly, same thing for you. Just to get down to about 0.2 should be fine. Okay. All right, good with that. Settle in. Finish the race. Had a good season. I mean, we have been focused on a one season kind of push here by the way we were not doing any research whatsoever. I'm really curious to see how much our car drops down compared to everybody else's after we've done zero research. She almost caught the top 10. Crazy. All right, good run. You're so dominant. It is insane. Didn't have the fastest pit stops, but we were up there, so we got some points here. I'm not super worried about losing that, obviously. Well, one race left, Abu Dhabi. Should be a good one. No longer able to design, no. Or manufacture, I didn't know that. I didn't even think about that. Little boost on smoothness here, boost on cornering, boost on accuracy, all good. So cool. Well, let's get through the last race in the next episode, and then that'll be it. We've done everything we needed to do, and we did it very fast. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.